Complainants and the evidence leader in the probe to establish Judge Mushtak Parker's fitness to hold judicial office sang one tune in their call for a gross misconduct finding against the judge. Evidence leader Dr. Chris Nzengu argued that Parker, in his conduct, which he did not dispute, rendered himself guilty of gross misconduct.
Throughout this saga, the respondent had the opportunity to apologize for what had happened, particularly in relation to the tension which took place in the Western Cape Division, the consequences of his conduct. We haven't had that, and it is with submission regrettable that nothing of that sort, an apology, has not been forthcoming at all from the respondent. In conclusion, Chair, my submission is that the respondent in this matter rendered himself guilty of gross misconduct as set out in the evidence. He did not dispute or refute any allegations which have been placed before this tribunal, and accordingly, I urge the tribunal to recommend to the JSC that the provisions of Section 177, 1A of the Constitution be invoked. Those are my submissions, Chair.
Filed by the 10 judges of the Western Cape Division of the High Court relates to Parker deposing to an affidavit which stated that he was physically assaulted, allegedly by the then Judge President, Dr. John Hlophe, who has since been impeached. Parker later retracted this in a contradictory affidavit. However, in the previous sitting, judges of the Western Cape bench took turns in various virtual testimony, confirming that Parker made this allegation, which was also captured in an affidavit deposed to on the 25th of February 2019. Advocate Jeff Budlender, SC, on behalf of the complainants who are judges, argued that this conduct amounted to gross misconduct and could impact the credibility of the judiciary.
Members of the public believe that judges who sit and adjudicate on their cases may be dishonest. That right to the heart of the credibility of the judiciary and to people's faith in the judiciary.
The second complaint, filed by the Cape Bar Council, accuses Parker of not disclosing relevant information in his application and at his interview to be a judge in relation to the professional affairs of his former law firm. The tribunal will assess the evidence and test Parker's fitness to hold office. The outcome will be communicated to the Judicial Service Commission. If Parker is found guilty of gross misconduct, he faces impeachment. Kani Mapanga, SABC News, Johannesburg.